Okay, we're here at Bob Smith Toyota Scion here in Crescenta, California. I'm going to show you the new 2011 Scion TC with our Scion certified sales associate, David Dawson. David knows all about this car, so I'll see what he can do to tell you guys about all the special features here on the vehicle. Tell us a little bit about Scion, David.
Scion is a division of Toyota. Scion, the name Scion actually means descendant of, and Scion was introduced into the market to bring the Y generation consumers, make them feel more comfortable with purchasing a vehicle, and there would be no purchase process, no haggling. You just go straight through. Everything's geared towards you, and we move at the pace that you set.
When you say no haggling, how's this car priced?
This car is priced at wholesale pricing. So the pure price means that any price you see posted on the internet, at the dealer, or on any type of advertisement, you come into the dealer, it's the same price that was posted.
It has a pure price. Does it also have a pure lease?
Yes, pure lease and pure price.
So those are all just set prices by Scion?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about the changes here on the 2011 TC. I believe it's redesigned for 2011, right?
Yes, the 2011 TC is redesigned in the fact that they actually made the vehicle a lot more aggressive.
Okay.
Much more aggressive stance. Straight edge lines throughout. It's actually got a lower roof line. The track is much wider. 18-inch aggressively styled rims. The doors, like I said, the straight line, straight back. It's much more aggressive. It's
yeah, it seems like there's a lot more straight lines on the vehicle, so it's got an edgier look, that's for sure. I think the 2010, the corners were a little more lumpy, so this definitely has a nice sport style to it. What kind of features can we get on this vehicle? What does it come with standard?
Coming standard on the second generation Scion TC, you get LED display in your side viewing mirrors, so anyone that needs to see you turning.
What does this vehicle come with? A what Scion calls a monospec design?
Yes, this is a monospec design philosophy, which means the vehicle comes standard as one way at the dealer purchase. If you wanted to add options afterwards, you can, of course.
Okay.
But standard 18-inch rims, panoramic moonroof, 180 horsepower, 2.5 liter dual variable valve time engine.
What kind of transmission?
It's a 6-speed automatic sequential shift transmission. Which
can we get it manual as well?
Yes, of course. 6-speed manual transmission.
Okay. Well, so what kind of add-ons does this vehicle have?
Add-ons range from anything as far as TRD oil caps to
what's this one got?
This one, as far as it has fog lights.
Okay.
This one also comes equipped with the rear spoiler.
Okay.
But everything else you see here from the outside is standard. 18-inch rim standard, panoramic moonroof standard, low projection halogen headlights standard.
Let me take the folks around the car here. I'll show you the back of the car. And this is the magnetic gray metallic. Probably seen this color before. There's a spoiler. David, jump in the driver's seat. Actually, you know what? Jump in the passenger seat. And we'll show these folks the inside of this vehicle. What's different on the inside of this vehicle, David?
Well, the inside of the vehicle, if you notice that the whole dash in a regular vehicle, you're going to have a straightforward dash coming towards the passengers. This vehicle, this whole compartment, 10 to 2, is canted towards you. It's a cockpit for you. This is a sports car, so they're trying to make everything in reach and very comfortable so you don't have to get distracted while you're driving, basically.
Okay.
Other than that, it's got electronic power steering. The bottom of this wheel is also cut off, so it leaves a lot more leg room for you.
More straight lines.
More straight lines, exactly.
More straight lines.
Audio controls in the steering wheel, which is an amazing standard feature.
Well, that's an optional feature. Optional feature.
USB auxiliary port in case you want to plug your iPod in, or a 3.5mm jack to your phone. Also have sequential shift with your automatic as standard.
Okay.
So you can use it as automatic or a manual without a clutch.
What kind of stereo does this thing have?
This is a 300-watt Pioneer standard stereo, and it is upgradable to a 340-watt Alpine or a 340-watt SNS touchscreen.
How many speakers standard on this model?
8 speakers standard.
Okay, so you got 6.
Low range subs, mid range, tweeters.
Okay.
In the back, you also have 5
2 more in the
1/4.
back. So tell us a little bit about the interior safety of this vehicle. What makes this car so safe on the inside?
Interior features, it comes equipped with the 5-star safety system from Toyota,
Okay.
which is in itself an amazing safety feature, which has electronic brake force distribution, stability control, traction control, brake assist, and ABS brakes. With that, it also comes with 8 airbags standard. You have 2 side door airbags. You also have a passenger knee airbag,
Nice.
a driver's knee airbag.
Okay, so there's an airbag down below the
There we
steering
are.
wheel, right? Down there.
We also have side curtain airbags on either side.
Okay, and overhead.
Front mounted seat airbags,
Right.
which deploy from this area into a teardrop shape.
Okay.
And each door is still reinforced with 2 bars.
Tell us about the material. Tell us about the material of the interior. What makes it so special as far as safety?
These interiors and the interior right here are high absorbing energy materials, meaning that if you were ever to hit this or anything was going to collide, this is going to absorb a lot more of that.
So it's gonna collapse. It's an energy absorbing material.
It's much safer to have in the vehicle.
Now, when we crank the, when we start this car up, it's got a little eco light down there, and that's standard. Let me see if I can get a better look at that. Let's see. Hold on a second. There's the eco light right there. This is really hard to get. Make sure. Anyway, hold on a second. Let's do it again. Anyway, the green light is the eco light. What's that do for us here?
The eco light is actually, it's an indicator to
Okay.
show you that you are in the sweet spot while you're driving. If the eco light is displaying, then you are driving the car how it should be driven. If you are taking off from the stoplight at an excessive rate and braking at an excessive rate, the eco light will disappear, letting you know that you're not driving the vehicle as it should be driven.
Okay, so
using
that's the
more
best
gas.
way to drive the car.
Yes, sir.
And we're starting to see that on different vehicles, including the Prius, also the 4Runner, and things like that. So you said we do have a, we have the dual sunroofs up here, moonroofs, okay, with shades, all right, and the front opens.
Wind deflector
Perfect.
pops up as soon as it opens up.
This has the Bluetooth option over here. That's Blue Logic, very nice Bluetooth that you can also stream music wirelessly through, for instance, an iPhone. What else you got to tell us about here, David?
The back seats are, actually each of the seats in the TC, all the fabric that is in the seats, it's all unique. You'll never sign this TC with the same print of fabric and mesh.
Now these seats, because the car is wider, they look a little bit wider, are they?
Yes,
Compared
they
to
are wider.
the old.
They are wider because the vehicle actually has a 2-inch wider track, so they made these seats wider in just comfortability when they
Get
make
more comfort, huh?
the driver and passenger more comfortable. Now something else that's nice is these back seats
Oh, they recline.
So
nice.
going from the difference of sitting
Have a seat back there.
at a regular straight up, where I'm perfectly comfortable, I'm 6 foot tall and I have plenty of headroom,
Wow,
but with a recline added,
it's even
this
nicer.
makes the drive 5 times more feasible for doing long trips.
Okay, very good. Okay, and you got some
Oh yeah,
shade back there anyway, so plenty of
very
room.
comfortable.
There's David, over 6 feet tall, and in the seat you can adjust this back even a little bit right here. See, the seat's back all the way, and
Very comfortable.
there's a lot more room in the back on the 2011, right?
A lot.
All right, so let's step out. Go back to that hatch back here and tell us a little bit about this. You can go ahead and open it up. I already popped. There you go. So, like in comparison to a competitor like a Civic EX Coupe, what's this car got to offer?
Well, the Ex Coupe comes down to a trunk area. There's no hatchback.
Okay.
This hatchback provides, I don't know if you can see this from your angle, but this is a huge area. If you ever needed to put anything inside of this vehicle, a washing machine, anything, you can fit it in here.
Seats
Close
go
it,
down.
secure it down.
Seats go forward.
Seats do go forward and go down. So you basically got yourself a truck right now.
I probably wouldn't be putting my washing machine in there, but I get the point. You know, it is a large opening. It's wide enough for a washing machine, but you know, still being a sports car. So really nice features. What kind of mats do we have here?
Carpet mat for the back.
Got the TC logo on them. Nice. Okay. What about underneath the spare tire?
Full
Show us a
size
little
spare.
bit about that. Okay, temporary spare. There you go.
And storage compartments.
And a lot of people are actually concerned about the size of the temporary spare, but just from my experience, if you're in a situation where you have to change the tire, it's a lot easier to lift out this tire to replace the old tire. It's easier to maneuver, easier on your back. It is an extremely strong tire. You just want to operate it according to the instructions on the side for temporary use. Go ahead and drop that. Let's go under the hood. You can tell us a little bit about the engine compartment. It's already popped. Go ahead and prop it up. So tell us what size engine this is again, David.
It's a 2.5 liter, 180 horsepower engine. It's the same engine that is in the Camry at this point.
Okay.
It's dual variable valve timed with intelligence,
okay,
which means that it acts to help you in saving gas and giving you performance when it's needed,
okay,
depending on how hard you hit the gas. It's also mounted on 3 brackets,
okay,
which is amazing because it coincides with these crumple zones that are built into the vehicle. So when this vehicle ends up in a collision, this front area gets compressed, crunching on these crumple zones, and this engine being mounted on 3 brackets is going to break free, twist, and drop down so that you don't have to worry about anything coming inside your compartment or going past the firewall here.
Okay, so
also,
that helps
electronic
us
power steering, which I was mentioning earlier, which is less maintenance, it's more viable, it's better turning, more accurate.
What about the fact that as far as maintenance on this car, does it need a timing belt? Or
No. Actually, this vehicle has a timing chain, so you don't even need to replace your timing belt. The timing chain will self-adjust for the life of the vehicle.
Okay, great. So that's a lot easier to deal with.
A lot less maintenance. Everything also here, all your washer fluids are an extremely easy, and they're clear. So
easy
if you
to
need to
locate.
put something in, you knew something was empty, it's right there in front of you. It's very easy to access.
Very easy to see your maintenance on this vehicle. So, all right, perfect. Well, let's go ahead and drop the hood and step back. Once again, this is the all-new redesigned 2011 Scion TC Coupe. Magnetic gray metallic here at Bob Smith Toyota. What's the price on this one, David?
This one is $21,245.
Okay, loaded up this way. If you were to get a
rear-lip spoiler, fog lights, Bluetooth, carpeted floor mats, and auto-dimming mirror.
Okay, if you were to get a standard monospec design without the additions, it'd be right around $19,000. So this does have the Scion Pure price, which is a wholesale price, and a pure lease as well. So a lot of savings here, a lot of features for your dollar. Visit us at www.bobsmithtoyota.com or www.bobsmithscion.com, or you can call David at 1-800-BOB-SMITH.